Everyone, and welcome yourselves back to the YouTube channel. And today I'm gonna be announcing and working towards a brand new series called Camp America Why. And you're probably wondering, what's this series about? Why is it called Camp America Why? Who's gonna be involved? Who am I? And all that jazz. So, first thing, I am Adam. I did Camp America in 2024, but I went to Camp Owasting in Morris, Connecticut, um, on Bantam Lake, I believe. Um, I'm from England. I traveled to New York, went to Connecticut. I did pre-camp. Uh, in literally a couple of weeks, 2 years ago, I headed out doing something I had never done in a million years. I took a big leap of faith. I went out to teach archery and be a counselor and work with people from Argentina, Spain, the States, England, Scotland, Colombia, Jamaica, all over the shop, and it was absolutely fantastic. Meeting kids, mostly States kids, but I think there was one from China, Italy, France. It was one of the best experiences of my life. And what is this series about? So, my experience comes from Camp Wasting. When I was there, we celebrated our 125th summer, which is phenomenal, and I got like the cool merch. Um, our motto was strong as bears. I was a lion. We had houses or teams, if you will, or tribes as they were back in the day. Um, I got to visit Boston and Washington, D.C. whilst there. I got to learn so much and I met so many people, and it's going to go further than the people I've met eventually. But what it is at the moment, it's going to be the people that I worked with in 2024. I have several people lined up for talks and interviews. Everyone's got hectic schedules. Some are going back to camp this year, and it's whether or not I can fit them all in. And we will fit them all in. There's no rush on this series. We're aiming to make it a weekly show. This first episode will go out this week, and by the time I recorded this, I've recorded my first talk. But yeah, it's exciting, and what the purpose of this is why you should choose to go to Camp America, why you should choose Camp Waston, why you should choose if you're a female, because we had a female camp, Camp Chinquita. Why you should choose any camp in America. I'm not just saying choose a Waston, this, that, and the other. I'm talking about my experiences. We're talking about the way this is sort of going to work is it's not necessarily say like, we got this episode, this will be episode one, then I'll do an interview with someone. If you want to learn more about my experiences from camp, leave questions below, and I'll do another episode that goes in between, and then we'll have an interview, and then me, and then interview, and so on and so forth. But I'm so happy that I've managed to reach out. I think I have about 30 interviews lined up with more potentials to come in the future. And it's just so exciting to reminisce about one of the best times of my life. The summer of 24 was truly life-changing. You learn a lot about yourself, about what you're capable of doing, working with kids, being surprisingly excellent at archery. And I've taught it before I went to Camp America, but to be as good as I was like, damn. But yeah, I'm excited to bring you weekly episodes of Camp America Why. If you have any questions, if you have anything you want to know, anything that you're struggling on, we'll talk about it here. Type of questions we'll be asking the guests, my ex-co-workers, are stuff like, why did you choose Camp America? Why did Camp Waston stand out? What were the memories? What were the takeaways? Did you have any dislikes? So many questions. And, it's not even just that. If you need to know how to do the visa, If you want a breakdown thing of how to do Camp America and all that, mine was very different because the director of my camp I knew. I started to go through the visa and the contracts and all that sort of stuff, but mine wasn't the typical way of going to Camp America because it's something I'd always wanted to do, but I never knew how to do it. And then I met somebody who got me through the door. Um, and then obviously we had to do the hard work of, proving how good of a counselor you are. And I did come third, or second or third. I never actually got clarity. I think second or third in the best counselor of the year. But if you want to know anything else about me, in particular to do with Camp of Wasting, obviously there's so much content that goes on this channel, from podcasts to these sorts of videos to gaming videos to just let me know, and we will talk. And it's going to go further than Camp of Wasting. Obviously I said there's a female Camp Chinquihua. We're going to be talking to people from Camp Chinquihua. If you've done Camp America, let me know down below and we'll get you on. We'll talk to you. We'll interview you. We'll talk about how you thought about it. And then we might even go further than maybe what Camp America is. There's Camp Canada. There's camps all over the world. There's also other types of things people do abroad, working abroad. So if you have done anything and you're seeing this video and you think you have a conversation and you want to have a conversation and you want to relive what you did and what you're gonna do, let me know down below in the comments. It'd be great to talk to people. It's like I said, I've already recorded one episode that's going to air after this, but it was amazing to go back in time and talk about the people I worked with, the memories, the experiences, what it's done for me now in the work world and my personal life and everything like that. So Camp America Y is coming weekly to For the Love of Nerds YouTube channel. Thank you for your support on all the other content. If you're coming from other content and seeing this and you already know me, but if you're new, please hit that subscribe button. We're trying out new series, new ideas, and plenty of more stuff. But of course, like the video if you enjoyed this video and you're excited for what is to come. I can't wait to talk about more of a Wasting going forward. It is part of my life. I even got a tattoo. I can't even spin it. Saying a Wasting, like here. And then these are three of the sigils from So yeah, subscribe, like, comment down below if you want to know more. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thank you for your support as always, and goodbye for now.